10:32 here on Newsroom Live. I'm Dan Bowens. Thank you so much for joining us. You can see we got our video big board here up on ELC2. That is actually live outside of the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan, where Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia Flores will be arraigned in a short time from now. The narco-terrorism, drug trafficking, conspiracy charges they are facing in this incredible case, a move that's triggered all kind of international backlash and legal debate. We'll talk more about that in just a few minutes, though. But first, let's take a look at that board again, Mike, because we do have some other things that are going on in the city. It is obviously first day back at school and work for a lot of people. So let's look at the Lower Manhattan shot. I guess the shot of the world. Let's see, outside Statue of Liberty. Let's see, what is that shot here? There we go. All right,
what do we got?
32 degrees. Okay, 32 degrees here, so it's nice and cold. Kind of par for the course this winter. I know I don't know if you were saying it or Rosanna was saying it, but we've been spoiled these last couple years.
Right.
I feel
you
like
almost
it's been
forgot
a warmer,
what winters are like.
Because we haven't. I feel like we've been in the 20s or haven't gotten to 30 in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like it's gone on forever. This is one of those winters that kicked in. It seemed to kick in early too, like November and so on. We had some cold temperatures out there. Now look at their high temperature for the day here today.
35.
I mean, that stinks. 35 for a high, and that's a low tonight, so it doesn't go much lower than that. In fact, your temps kind of hold steady.
So
that gives you an idea that it's getting a little bit better for us here, because it does get warmer in the days to come.
I saw, what are we looking at there on that map there? I saw, are we looking at some rain a little later on? What's happening the rest of this week?
I see what that is. So what we're looking at down the road, yes, right. I just saw that there's still a New Year's graphic. I'm like, what's that doing there? And this is a separate graphic. Anyways, forgive me for that little update. Nonetheless, everything else is correct. But yes, we do have rain coming up for us here. Today, it's actually some light snow that could be coming through for us here in the tri-state region.
Okay.
I know. The funny thing is, nobody hears you until they go outside and see it, and then they say, yeah, we never talked about it. I'm like, I talked about it about every 15 minutes. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Dan?
I was listening.
You were not
heard you
listening.
talking about
He's
snow.
the first one who
So is the snow
gave himself up. You see that stuff
Is
right
the snow
there?
the blue stuff?
Yeah, it's coming across from Pennsylvania, across North Jersey, and that looks to be pretty substantial. So I'm sure some of that is making it down to the ground.
That's like Monday at 10:34.
It's right now.
It's supposed to be right now.
It's right now.
So wait.
So yes. So now's your chance, Dan, to
Hold
play
on.
our little
Let
game.
me see what we got going on
You
here.
can
okay?
remove yourself and go over to where you have that
here.
fancy control of the traffic camera shots.
All right.
To see if you can find some snow on camera.
All right.
And we'll flip to them if you can find something.
All right, Mike, can we take this sort of cross shot here? We got the
there's a
shot.
cross shot?
Yeah, look, there's the shot that we got going on here.
Okay.
All right, so I'm over here.
Okay,
there we go. Up there on that camera. Mike's there.
hi.
There you go.
Oh,
hi. All right. So, Mike, when we were just looking at this,
Yes.
so that I saw weather that was coming this way.
Oh, it is. Okay, I don't see many traffic cameras.
Well,
up
but
in
look,
that
would it be
direction,
up
but
in
right
this?
there? Try that.
Would it be up
give
here?
Give
This
that
is
a little,
okay. So let's take a closer
a
look.
little twirl.
We're on the hunt for some snow.
And we're seeing if any of these camera shots. Now, these are traffic camera shots. Maybe not the highest quality camera shots that you're going to have here in the tri-state, but
I don't know.
you might be able to spot a little flake of snow here and there.
It's definitely cold up here. This is in. This is.
They
Let's
still have
see.
some snow on the ground.
That's in like the part. Let's go a little closer to Parsippany.
Okay.
All right, so
What's
we do have a
that
little
smear? What's that
precipitation.
smudge?
Little precipitation on the crowd.
A little something going on there.
Yeah,
okay.
this is I-80 near 287. So if you're familiar with that area, certainly some issues that they have there.
We don't have. I know we had a lot of traffic issues out there today, one way or the other. A lot of folks, folks are going back to it, work, school, whatever the case may be.
Let's go a little further.
There's just more action out there. A little closer to what's that? Easton.
So a little further west. So now we're almost to. Like this would be the Pennsylvania kind of border, right? Like if we're zooming out, this is kind of around there. All right, so let's.
This is a fun little tool, by the way. I kind of wish I had this in the weather office.
So
to be honest with you,
still cold.
Cold.
I don't see
I can't
any snow.
see the flakes of snow flying.
I don't see any snow. Mike, it's not that I don't believe you. I just am not seeing it.
Nobody
this
does
one
until they
we might
actually
have something
see it for
here.
themselves.
What do you think? What do you think? Let's
I know it's really hard to tell again.
I'm going to zoom in.
These little grainier camera shots, it's kind of hard to tell what's happening at that moment. Some of the, like a little higher power,
you're saying we need
more
a better.
detailed
Are you saying we need a better
city.
camera? All right, so we're not getting much here on that particular side of the.
Thought I saw something just go by, but it could have been a bug.
Wait, let me see. Let me go. Hold on, I can zoom in. Hold on, I can zoom in.
Yeah. Because even here in the city, it's not quite here yet. But yeah, if you get closer to the metro areas, Newark or anything like that, I mean, it actually shows up on the radar pretty solid
Yeah?
right now.
All right, so let's
At least
take a
it's
look.
falling from the cloud base.
This will be a little closer to
North Carolina.
civilization.
Yeah, let's try it.
Let's
Try
go
up
to
that way.
civilization here. All right,
Looks
so
like
this
we
is
got a little more density. Yeah, let's try that.
Jersey
Okay.
City, I think. Right?
Jersey City.
Is it
Well, I
Jersey
can tell
City?
you, we got to get somebody out there to clean some of those lenses. But nonetheless, so it's cold enough. Our temps are sitting in the low 30s. Got a little disturbance.
Belleville?
It's like a little clipper system. What do you see there?
That's Belleville.
Belleville.
I got nothing.
Okay. That's the hometown of Inez Rosales.
Belleville?
It sure is.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right, so
yeah.
let's do one last check. This is the last check before we head into the city.
Okay.
Weehawken.
Oh.
The cameras are broken. Cameras are busted in Weehawken. That's a nice shot.
Okay. Well, so the bottom line is
You look at that sky. Look at that sky that
Exactly.
we have
That's what I was going to say.
over
Focus
here,
on that.
This is like, I feel like snow.
It is snowing, so the air is probably pretty dry at the lower levels of the atmosphere. So that's why sometimes you'll see it on the radar satellite showing as it's snowing, but it takes a while before you actually see it at the ground because it takes a while for the air to saturate, and so that's what they call virga.
Okay.
Oftentimes we're talking about that in terms of rain, but it's the same thing for snow, and it just kind of gets absorbed in the atmosphere as on its trek down because the air's so dry. But we should get to the point to where you do see a few flakes flying, including for us here in the city. It's not going to be a big storm.
No.
It's just something. It's like a little snow globe situation
Got it.
where you look at it.
Little
you're like,
dandruff,
"Ooh."
little snow dandruff.
Exactly.
So don't be surprised if you see some today. Maybe a little warm up for the rest of the week.
And then the rest of the week looks a lot warmer. I mean,
Raining.
42 tomorrow. That's actually pretty good because it's like 35 today.
Yeah.
And then we got like 48. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty solid snow coming across North Jersey. So I'm thinking, yes, we're going to get some of that down to the
right,
ground.
all right, so
and
we'll-
maybe even a few slick spots, especially in our northern tier
I'll be
counties.
checking my cameras all morning.
You are, yeah.
Mike.